Hi everyone. So this is my current mining rig setup, and I have built the full frame for holding all the cards now. So currently this frame is holding 5 cards. So as you can see, these are the 5 cards. So the first is RTX 3070, then I have RTX 2060, and then these are GTX 1660 Super. This is also 1660 Super, and this is a Zotac 1660 Super. So as you can see now, so overall this rig is generating 192 mega hash on Ethereum, and the power consumption I will show you. So this is my meter here, and the power consumption is 473 watts. So this 473 watt doesn't include the CPU is getting powered separately. All the cards are getting powered from this power supply, this 750 watt HP power supply. So this HP power supply is powering the fans also here. So this full design I have done using this 1515 aluminum extrusion and these 3D printed parts. So I have designed my own this fan holders, and this is a touch screen also, which has a full holder now. So currently I'm mining Ethereum, and I'm also mining Monero here on the CPU, because this is a i7 CPU here, but this Monero is not that profitable. It's hardly a few cents per day. So yeah, so this is the full setup currently. So regarding the cards, you can see here, I really like the design of this colorful 2060, although it's a much cheaper card, but the design of the heatsink is very good. These MSI were a big disappointment, I feel. Even the Zotac here, this is such a small card. If you see, this is such a small card in comparison to these cards, but it has a better thermal design. The main thing which you should look in a card is this. If you see a solid heatsink like this, like here if you can see the solid heatsink which is made from a single aluminum piece, so this is never a good design. Okay, you should always go with this kind of a design. If I can show you this, the fin design, which is there inside this colorful also. If you can see this design is more efficient, and if you can see the gap between the board and the heatsink, it's such a big gap. But here if you see on the Zotac, you see such a small gap, and they are using very thin heat pads also, and they have a separate plate for the RAM cooling. So this gives a overall better cooling, I would say. And in the software also I can see the the hotspot temperature is lower in this card compared to these two 1660 Super. And this card, this 2060 runs very cool. One more thing, like this card, if you see here, this 2060 is showing 81 watt, which is wrong. Actually this card is consuming around 100 watts. So that is one more thing here, but still at this consumption also it runs cooler than these other cards. Yeah, so this is my current setup. So there is a capacity to add one more card. Maybe I will add one more card. So currently everything is getting power from this PC. So these are the 4 cards are connected to a PCI riser which has 4 USB ports, and one connector is coming from the NVMe connector. I already also have one more NVMe connector. So using that I can have one more card to this setup, or maybe if I put one more riser I can add additional 4 cards, but that's I will have to see that if I want to add more cards now. Yeah, so that's the setup of what I'm currently using. Thank you.